You got billion-dollar companies raining down on me from every different place. And do I really even need to say anything? Like, you're showing it. You're showing what you do to people. You're showing you don't give them a voice. You're showing you're not gonna listen. You're showing what bullies you are against one voice.
These Twitter idiots are furious because they got reminded today that they have no real power. The cancel culture is failing and I couldn't be happier. Now, Lucasfilm and Disney must be sweating bullets right now over this interview, and for good reason. Considering the mud that they're all the way neck deep in, now this interview will be a watershed moment in the history of cancel culture where business executives will finally wake up and realize that the social justice fascists are a tiny little fraction of their customer base.
Former actress Gina Carano is speaking out following her firing from The Mandalorian over her posting a social media post calling out cancel culture and political hatred. In an upcoming interview with the Daily Wire, Carano reportedly calls out Disney and Lucasfilms for bullying that she says occurs within the companies. "I've been through so much. I've seen so much now clearly of the bullying that's been taking place, and I saw it before."
I mean, I'm not the only one that's ever been bullied by this company. And I know that so deeply that I could share a story and it would turn things around in the media, but I can't do that because it would be selling out. A friend that I don't really have the same views as, but I'm not gonna, sell out somebody to take the attention off me. So if that person said something about how hard I went to bat for that person, it would change things, but everybody's afraid of losing their job.
It's really telling, the double standard, and she points out the double standard. She didn't quite name Pedro. Well, she did, but she said she still has love for Pedro, even though Pedro hasn't stood up for her at all. By the way, Bill Burr kind of has. It was a vague thing. He didn't even name her. Carl Weathers has stood up for her. He played this. Well, he shared this from October 28th, 2019. It's kind of a cryptic thing. Here's the thing that I get from the Carl Weathers thing. Of him doing this, just saying hashtag the Mandalorian, hashtag be peace, right? From him doing this and not saying her name, the same with Bill Burr. It really speaks to the danger that everyone feels there. They must feel like danger from this, right? And she talks about the fear of everyone losing. Everyone is scared to lose their job at Lucasfilm.
Now, Kathy Kennedy opened a Pandora's box when she fired Gina Carano, which will not only ruin her reputation on a whole new level, but will make Gina Carano's platform larger than ever. That's ironic. Now, this is the first time I think I've ever heard of a cancelled actor or actress being given such a big platform to speak out against the ones who cancelled them. This is the best example of the Streisand effect taking place I've ever seen, but it's undeniable that her clout is much greater now. She will end up getting more acting phone calls, I guarantee it 100%. And for lots of directors, especially the younger directors, casting her is a surefire way to raise your own profile and get more attention for your film. Now, the spineless cowards at Lucasfilm fired her by email. You want to know why they fired her by email? It's because those hippie fairies weren't about to face an MMA fighter in person. No. They stayed in their basement surrounded by their 9 cats.
And so, hats off to Gina Carano and her absolute steadfast courage. She's one of the most important political figures in today's day and age, and hopefully this is just a seed that's been planted that's gonna change something, hopefully, going forward.
Gone out of my way. I know everybody on the set of Mandalorian or any set I've been on, my my actions towards other human beings have spoken for themselves. And I'm not a perfect human being. I have so much to learn and I am gonna make mistakes. But I know everybody on that set, and I know that even the people that were gunning for me, like, I know that so many people have met me and worked with me. I know that's why we might be seeing, I go out of my way to make sure. I am the one that on sets people come and cry to. I'm the one that sticks up for someone if they're being like, hey, this is enough. This person needs out of this. like they can't breathe. And I've always been like that. I've stuck up for like minorities everywhere. I've gotten in fist fights, I've been in actual fights growing up in Las Vegas because I cannot stand bullying.